Randy Bardock was a teacher at Gilbert Patterson Middle School. And I always tell this story because essentially, if it wasn't for his teaching style, I don't think I'd be playing volleyball today because it kind of got me
It
on the
was
path.
wow.
So essentially, what he did, he had this program called Bardock Bucks, and so it was monopoly money,
It's gambling.
and yeah, basically, it was like incentivization of like good work to
Oh,
get
good.
like
Okay.
like I don't know, bouncy balls or like candy or whatever, right?
Hmm.
But essentially, like if you got a good mark on a test, like you get so many Bardock bucks if you did like extracurricular activities, like if you volunteered, and then if you did a sports team somehow, whether it was like we had this designation between rep volleyball, which was like the team that traveled and saw different schools, and this thing called club volleyball,
Hmm.
which is like kind of introducing individuals to the sport, I guess.
Hmm.
It was like an
Yeah.
after school
I
program.
played club. Yeah, I played club in grade 6, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so Mr. Bardock was like, if anybody does this club, like I think for whatever reason, like tryouts were almost like on the first day of school or like the second day.
Yeah, it's pretty early. Yeah.
It's super early, which like I think is it's kind of tough for like a sixth grader to get into. But um, yeah, like later on that week or whatever, I think it was on the Friday. He was like, if anybody does club volleyball, which starts up the following week, you'll get like 100 Bardock bucks. And I was so brutal. Like I just knew I was so brutal in like spending money, and I still am. That I was like, I'm just gonna get on top first, buy the thing in the little cabinet that I want, and then we're just gonna that's our party. You know what I mean? Just blow it.
Just a big bouncy ball.
Yeah, exactly. And like for whatever reason, like the increments of money that he was giving out were like super small, like $5, ten
Yeah,
bucks, whatever. $100 was like,
it's
oh, I'm
huge.
like, I'm richer than all you people because I went to one practice, right? So I remember I walked into the club volleyball practice, and
Is it
one of
is
my one of our friends,
is Adam Jang involved
yeah,
in
yeah,
the?
it's Adam Jang. I remember this is why Adam and I are friends. This is our first meeting too. Good friend of the pod. Adam Jang is in there just beaning balls against the wall, like beaning them, like, and he's in the eighth grade, like he's 2 years older than us,
Jeez,
and he's
man.
just firing them against the
I
wall.
would
And
have
I'm
turned. I would
like,
have turned around. I would be
I
too
know I was
intimidated.
scared.
I would have been
I was
so
like,
intimidated.
I don't know. This doesn't seem structured. Even like in the sixth grade, I was like, this doesn't seem structured enough, like that I could be here. But I was like, I need that $100. Like I'll just get through it. And so did the practice. I forget who the coach was, and I apologize, but I think it was like an intern or something like that, maybe.
Mhm.
And so then I went back to Mr. Bardock on the Monday of the next week, and I was like, well, I'm here to collect my $100. Like I went to club volleyball. And he's like, you don't get $100 for one practice. Like you have to do like the full season of it. You know what I mean? Like full first
Yeah.
semester or whatever it was. And I was like, well, that makes way. I was like, this sucks, but it makes way more sense like looking back because $100 for a practice doesn't seem logical. And I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do this. And she's like, no, like you're signed up, you have to do this. Like, just do it. And so that's how I originally got into volleyball.